Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Maggie Rose and today's video is going to be a quick one. I just wanted to share with you guys how I decluttered my kitchen cabinets before we renovated our kitchen. We're still not done renovating it. We have all of the cabinet doors painted now and we are going to be redoing the floor, not just in the kitchen, but all over downstairs. But this video is just going to be on how I reorganized and decluttered what was in my kitchen cabinets. I already did this probably like 9 months ago now. I don't know, I'm just guessing at this point. I went through all of my kitchen and got rid of a ton of stuff. I will link that video below for you, but I got rid of probably like 60-ish% of the stuff that was in my kitchen, and it was definitely due for another decluttering because I have not touched some of those things since the last time I decluttered it. So I got rid of a couple more things, not as much as I wanted to, but I reorganized everything in a way that it looks like I got rid of more than I actually did, if that makes sense. But this time I went cabinet by cabinet and organized, decluttered, and then put back cabinet by cabinet instead of taking everything out like I did last time and then putting everything back in. That was way too exhausting. But I started with my cabinets underneath of my sink, got rid of some cleaning supplies that were old or almost gone or never used, and put all that stuff back once I had it organized. Then I moved on to my big tall cabinet in the corner. But my idea for the corner cabinets on both sides of the kitchen actually, so I'm gonna talk about both of them right now. Both of the kitchen cabinets that I have in the very corners of my kitchen are the tallest cabinets that I have, and they have the most number of shelves and the most room. So I have all of my things in there that I rarely use that are big items, like big trays, stackable serving trays for parties, all that kind of stuff is what I normally have in there, and also my blender and stuff like that. So what my idea was for these cabinets in the corners was I wanted to, whenever the cabinet doors are open, to only have one of those big items on each shelf to give it the illusion of like open shelving, how they have like very little on the shelves. But I did hide things that I don't usually use in the back behind the main items that I have in the front. I wanted to do that mainly for my own peace of mind because I knew that the cabinet doors would be off of my cabinets for about like 2-3 weeks while I get these cabinets painted. So I just didn't want to look at clutter that whole time either. But it actually worked out great, and I really like opening up the cabinets and only seeing one big item per shelf. And then all the hidden stuff is stuff that we hardly ever use, but I know exactly where it is now because we reorganized some things. We reorganized everything so that it looks a lot neater than what it did. And for the next cabinet, I wanted to get some more things off of my countertops, and I had all of these things on my counters. I had my flour, sugar, brown sugar, almond flour, granola, and chia seeds. Like I had all that stuff out on my counter, and I wanted to put it up ideally in a pantry, but I don't have a pantry, so we keep all of our food in our kitchen cabinets. So I wanted to put all of that over on the baking cabinet, which I ended up having enough room. I combined everything from that baking cabinet. It was just kind of hodgepodge. It was kind of a mess before. And some of the stuff that was originally in my baking cabinet, I had moved up over top of the stove, and I really like how it turned out actually. And then we have the cabinets that are for our plates, our cups, but I also put all of my glass Tupperware in the cabinet that also has my plates and bowls because I wanted them out of the way of the kids, and then just kind of reorganized the cup cabinet and got rid of a lot of the cups that we weren't using. And I like to keep my mugs at a one level, so if I notice I have to start stacking my coffee mugs, I know I need to get rid of some. That is all I really did, and it made a huge difference. I didn't get rid of much, like I said, but all the stuff that I got rid of and rearranged just by changing where things are in your cabinets can make a huge difference. It did for me, and getting stuff off of your counters. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Get as much stuff off of your counters as possible and your space will look so much cleaner. But I am so excited. I don't want to show you now what the kitchen looks like because I want to wait till all of the hardware is on there. I'm excited for you guys to see what our kitchen looks like. That was my COVID project, and during my quarantine, I started on the kitchen cabinets. I was able to do something and get my mind off of not being around people. And it worked out. It took me about 2.5 weeks to do. I was really excited about it, and it was not as bad as I thought, painting 36 cabinet doors and drawers. I'm excited for you guys to see it. I'll let you know. Hopefully I'll get that video up for you as soon as we get the floor and stuff done. I want to kind of do everything at once. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Keep smiling, keep finding the joy. Thanks guys, bye!
Maggie got this train later and I got the ladybug. So we are pretty much talking about what we were doing today. So, I'm just talking to them. So, and then, what about the sign? How should you do what to the sign? Daddy's gonna get here, and I'm gonna go to my car. So, with the blanket and with the purse. Have to say hi. Hi. He's pretty old enough too. He's old and he's a baby. And so he hits so the problem that doesn't really insane about how do you do her Malachi that doesn't really fit that he really doesn't learn his alphabet, but I learned my alphabet too, but Malachi doesn't learn his alphabet, but I do. So I know pretty much about it. And everything is just all messy. So everything, my blanket is in the car, but I was drinking some water because I need to call. And then I drank some water and that helped me. So pretty much sure about Malachi because he was born when he was a baby. So, and I was born and I was in mom's tummy. So, and I was in her belly. And the baby was getting broken down. So, and then I came out my belly and I was so little. And so Granny told me when I was a little baby. And Uncle Matt told me when I was a little baby too. Right, Mommy? Say hi, friends. Hi, friends. Good job.